My name is Justin Renaud. I'm a CSI course graduate. I graduated last April with two other students, one from Windsor like myself and one from Hamilton, Ontario. I decided to invest in the course because I knew it was my best way to get into the sports industry. I did extensive research on the course and Mr. Kaplan, and I knew his success with the Hamilton Bulldogs and other past organizations. And I knew if I wanted to get into the sports field, which is very, very hard to get in, this was going to be my way in. So I researched it and I figured that this was my best route if I wanted to start a career in the sports industry. Where am I now? I work for the Halifax Mooseheads Hockey Club. After about 5, 6 different offers from different organizations, Brian and Mike were very good at setting these interviews up and finding different organizations. I decided on the Halifax Mooseheads. They're a great organization. They play out of the QMJHL Hockey League, which is owned under the CHL, Major Junior Hockey in Canada. And I started off as a ticket sales representative or an account executive, and after 9 months, I got promoted to group sales manager. I've been doing it for 2 months now, and I absolutely love it. How did CSI help me get there or achieve my goals? It's pretty simple. I mean, they prepared me for everything I needed to know about ticket sales. That's the reason why I took this 2-week course. It was very extensive. There was a lot of hours put in. It wasn't always easy. It wasn't always fun. But in the long term, you get the long-term goal, which is a placement with a professional sports team. Pretty much unheard of across the country, maybe even the continent, as far as a training program that provides you with a position after. And that's why I knew that, if I put in the time, I put in the investment to take this training course, I would never regret it, which I do not. They provided me training with everything from, dealing with rejection to proper ticket sales tactics, different ticket sales tactics. You can't always use something stale. You got to come up with different, fresh ideas to keep the customer entertained and persuaded and interested. And above all that, after the 9 days, 10 days in the office, we were able to go around the major sports teams buildings and offices, which really gave me a hands-on experience to what I'm going to be dealing with every day, the environment that I'm going to be with. I got to speak to some employees of these teams, Raptors employees, Argonauts employees, Toronto FC employees, major Blue Jay employees, major sports teams across the country that you know they have these employees that know what they're doing, and it really gave me a hands-on experience of what I needed to do and what I needed to know, which obviously the CSI program provided me with. Key benefits that I received from CSI, it's pretty simple, just the ability to sell tickets with ease and with confidence. To be honest, when it first started, it was a little difficult, a little rough. I didn't have a ton of previous ticket sales experience beforehand. And Brian and Mike and the other employees, they really walked me through the tools and the necessary things that I needed to know in order to sell tickets with ease. I go to work every day now, and it's no longer a job; it's a pastime. It's something fun. To be able to wake up every day and say that I work for a sports organization, let alone a hockey team, is unbelievable for me. And all my thanks is to Cosmos and Mr. Kaplan and his employees that trained me throughout the 2 weeks. Again, dealing with rejections, the odd rude customer, you got to be able to get around that and find different ideas and smart tactics in order to get a sale for the organization. And Cosmos did that extensively and thoroughly. I still kept all the sheets and all the stuff that I received from the training program just to reference back, because you gain so much in 2 weeks from the program that I'll probably hang on to that for the rest of my life and in my career in sales, especially in sports. I mean, it's tools and stuff that you really value as an employee of a sports organization and ticket sales. I mean, again, without Cosmos Sports, I would have none of this. and probably still be at home without a without a job. Importance of ticket sales. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, in my opinion, the biggest, you know, ticket sales is the most important thing to a sports organization. You can be good on the ice or on the field, but if you don't have the proper, well-trained staff and skilled, knowledge staff, in their offices making the phone calls and selling tickets and getting people in the stands, I mean, your organization won't succeed as a whole. By having the proper staff to sell tickets, this enables the organization to fill their stadium. And what it does for the employees, it's a morale thing. I mean, for myself, I know I pride myself in looking up in the stands and seeing certain customers that I know I sold them seats, or to a group of people that I've sold seats to for the specific game. I mean, and that's what it's all about. That's what puts a smile on my face, is being able to see these people in the stands and enjoying themselves, getting their entertainment for the couple hours. And I really, really value that. Yeah, and then just finally, I mean, as a whole, if you're looking to get your foot in the door, start your career off in the sports industry, I see no better way than to start with CSI, the CSI training courses with Cosmos Sports. From Mr. Kaplan, the president, to all his staff, everybody is so educated and well knowledge there, and have so much experience to give, that you gain so much in 2 weeks. And I really, really feel that it's a huge investment in my future, which it is. Um, and again, if you want to wake up every day with a smile on your face, and if sports is your thing, and you're good with people, and you want to be able to work for a sports organization, I don't think anybody else in the country, let alone the continent, provides this type of service and training. And finally, I mean, a guaranteed position, that's unheard of in my opinion. So absolutely, if you're looking to get in sports, give Cosmos a shout, because there's everyone to do with the program is so skilled and so smart, and so much to give, that you will not guarantee it, and you'll be waking up with a smile on your face working for a sports organization. Thanks.